What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday. And this week, Linux PCs getting that app for GeForce Now. We've got 10 games added to the service this week, so a lot to go over there. And let's go ahead and jump into it. So Linux PCs now join the broader GeForce Now native app family across Windows, macOS, Chromebooks, mobile devices, smart TVs, and more, giving gamers more ways than ever to jump into favorite PC titles from the cloud. So this is great. This is something we've been waiting for Linux PCs and that native app. So I don't have access to one anymore at the moment, but I might have to jump in and play around with it. Steam Deck's really been my main access point to Linux, though I used to do a lot of maximum settings cloud gaming, which is a Linux-based desktop PC in the cloud, which is really cool. So I might have to jump back onto that. But anyways, let's jump into the 10 games that we've got for this week. So we got a new release over on Steam for January 28th here. Early access, The Midnight Walkers. Fight, scavenge, and extract in The Midnight Walkers, a hardcore FPS game with deadly zombies, dangerous players, and valuable loot. Craft weapons, armor, and consumables, trade items, and maintain your hideout. Escape Liberty, Grand Central Mega Complex, and thrive or die and lose everything. Our second game is also a new release over on Steam for January 29th with Karn. Reach a summit never climbed before in this survival climber from the creators of Fury and Haven. Climb anywhere and plan your route carefully, managing your resources to survive unforgiving Mount Kami. Discover what Ava is willing to sacrifice to achieve the ascent of a lifetime. Our next two titles are actually two that I really love from the Xbox 360 days, and that's Prototype 1 and Prototype 2. These are coming from Ubisoft, so if it's something you want to be able to jump back into and check out, I think it's really cool that these two titles are making their way over to GeForce Now. Our next game comes from Xbox's PC Game Pass with Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. It's a game I've played through a couple of times. I'm happy to see this version being supported over on GFN. Next up, another new release over on Steam for January 30th and early access with Half Sword. It's a physics-based medieval combat simulator featuring historically accurate century arms and armor. We are not afraid to show the brutal nature of medieval combat with an in-depth blood and gore features in Half Sword. Next up, another Steam new release for January 30th with Vampires Bloodlord Rising. This is a dark open-world adventure. You awaken as a vampire lord, build and customize your castle, hunt for blood, fight, craft, and gather. Command your loyal servants, shapeshift into a bat to explore the night, and survive the relentless Inquisition, solo or 4-player co-op. Next up for Steam and Xbox's PC Game Pass is the Bard's Tale Trilogy. This came out in 2018. This is a complete remaster of the iconic series that helped define the RPG genre, featuring updated graphics and optimal quality of life gameplay features. It's the ideal way to experience the dungeon crawling challenge that made the original games beloved classics. Now, also from Steam and Xbox's PC Game Pass, we have The Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut. Originally came out in 2019. It's a triumphant return of one of the iconic RPG series. Delve into a tactically rich combat system that rewards creativity, solve puzzles to gain treasures and advantages, and discover a beautifully crafted world. And our final game this week is over on the Epic Game Store with Total War 3 Kingdoms. This originally came out in December 2025, just about a month ago at time of making this video. It recreates the epic conflict across ancient China in an age of heroes and legends, combining gripping empire building, StarCraft, and conquest with stunning real-time battles. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week. Linux app rolling out for more people to try and get into GFN there, and our 10 games for this week with a lot of new releases. But anyways, guys, as always, thanks a lot for coming to watch. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.